Next news, a New York appeals court has struck down a $500 million penalty against President Donald Trump while keeping the underlying fraud case alive. The civil case filed by New York Attorney General Letitia James accused Trump of overstating his wealth to boost the Trump Organization. The original judgment totaled $464.6 million, but the appeals panel voided the payment, citing judicial errors without reaching a majority opinion. President Trump called it a total victory, while James said she will seek review by the state's highest court. The ruling also temporarily lifted restrictions on President Trump and his sons, but let a court monitor continue oversight. Judges agreed fraud occurred but said damages did not justify $500 million penalty. Let's listen in to what President Trump has said.
Todd Blanche, who's been with me so long, and he's one of the best lawyers you'll ever find. And we're having a lot of victories. I had a victory today. You know, they stole $550 million from me with a fake case, and it was overturned. They said this was a fake case. It's a terrible thing, but that's a nice victory, you know. I mean, it's not bad. You know, we all have our limits, but this was a terrible thing that done. It was a witch hunt, and I've had more witch hunts than any human being, I think, in history. And here we are with the President of the United States, so it didn't work out too well for them, but maybe now it's turned a little bit. These are very dishonest people. We have to fight. We have to win because we have to win.
Now for this discussion, we're joined by Dr. Satoru Nagao. He's a fellow at Hudson Institute, joins us live from Tokyo, Japan. Thank you, Dr. Satoru, for joining us. Good to see you. Now, what does this appeals court decision to strike down $500 million from penalty against President mean for the ongoing legal battle? What does this signal?
From the timing it has started, this is not only the court for the business issue, but also the political issue. This court issue itself has a political event to prevent the President Trump to be the candidate of the president. They try to stop. They try to dissuade President Trump to be the candidate of the president. That was the original purpose, political purpose of this court, I think. So that's why, view from now, the role has finished. But at the same time, next year, the midterm election will come. In this case, still, that issue is useful politically. So in the near future, so this is the Supreme Court of the New York State, but still there is a higher court in Washington, D.C. So that's why this issue will continue, I believe. But anyway, this is not purely the business issue. This is a political issue, I believe. Thank you.
And Dr. Satoru, do you think that could this case have a broader implication for corporate accountability in U.S., especially regarding high-profile cases involving public figures or presidents?
In case of the president is supported by U.S. voters. This means that this is a big, important background. So if the court try to change the president without the support of the voters who support President Trump, this is controversial. So that's why, indeed, it is very difficult to charge against President Trump without very, very, very strong evidence. So this time, this issue is a little bit ambiguity issue, and the topic is a little bit small. Size of the money is big, but compared with the national budget, this is small. So that's why this is small issue. In this case, it is not easy to change the president without very wide public support, I think.
Thank you very much, Dr. Satoru Nagao, for joining us and sharing your insight throughout this topic. Now we move on